Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Makia Forex. So we're continuing on our MetaTrader 5 tutorials, how to use MT5, MT4. So if you're coming in new, please go and start from the very first video and follow up through. So we have connected already our trading account with our MetaTrader 5. Now is how do we use MetaTrader 5? Because when you connect your account with MT5, you will obviously see that these things will go blank. Now you have to close all of these charts first. I'll close these charts, close this one, and close this one, because these charts are not going to be linked with your Xness account or any other account you're using, because it's going to be completely different. Now we're going to put the pair that we are trading. For this particular video, we'll be trading GBP USD. So how do you add a pair on your list? You just come to this area, you just press click on this area. When you just press click, you can now type the pair that you're trading. So I'll type GBP USD. So once you tap it, you'll see a bunch of pairs coming out. Then you can select through the list. So if you go through the list, you see GBP USD over here. So I'll just click like that, then I'll press the plus button. If I press the plus button, it's gonna come to the screen. So you can see, so now we have different pairs over here. We have BTC, we have all these other pairs coming over here. You can delete these things, and you can also add other pairs if you want to. Now how do you do that? If you want to delete this pairs, you come to you left click, you come to hide, whichever pair you want to delete, you press hide like that. It will just hide it completely. If you want to delete it all, just click here, you come to hide all. You hide all the pairs. Now you can now start clicking and adding the pairs that you want to look at, because this is your watch list, this is your market watch list. So you don't want to have pairs that you are not going to be looking at to trade. So let me just click and add back my GBP USD. You can choose GBP USD. For those who are trading GBP pairs, you can see that you may have different pairs that you're trading. You may have Euro USD, you may have gold, you may have other pairs that you're trading also. So you may trade GBP USD, Euro USD, GBP JPY, it all depends, but always have these things at a particular area, so that you can be watching and seeing how they are moving, because this is the bid price, this is the ask price, then this is the daily change. So when you look at it, when you look at Euro USD, you see that it has a 0.13% positive change, because when you see blue means it is bullish, red means it is bearish. So you can see that Euro USD is 0.13%. It means that it has moved 0.13% compared to what it did yesterday. So GBP USD and Euro USD, even gold, are all bullish because of the market movement. So how do you put it now on your chart? If you want to put it on your chart, you just come to this area, you just right click and you come to chart window. When you click chart window, it's gonna open it like this. Now the chart would normally be like this, it's gonna be like that. If you want to expand it, you can always move this icon over here like this. Depending on how you want to do it, it all depends on you. You can always move it like this, or you can always move it like this, depending on your bet. If you want a much bigger screen, you can always move it like that. Now if you want a full screen, you can still decide to add it over again. So I can still decide to add GBP USD again. I'll come to chart window. I'll have now two different chart window. Now I can decide to put it in a tie form. Now how do I put it in a tie form? You come to windows, you can come to ties windows, then you now choose from here. You can see now we have two different charts. So if I'd open 4 charts, you will see that this thing will be 4 different charts. I can still decide to do it, but it all depends on you. If I just want one chart, I can still decide to delete it, and I decide to expand this one like that. That's how simple it is. Now what's the next thing? You can now decide to arrange your chart, because not many people like to see these things on your chart. Like not many people like to see all these different types, all these things like that, because they are boring. So I may decide to take off this thing. Now how do you do that? You just right click, you come to properties, because this is where you edit all your stuff. You come to properties like this, then you can now choose what you want. First thing first, I like to take off the grid, so I'll come to this area to common, to show, and I'll take off the grid. Yeah, the grid is off. Then I'll decide to put in the separator period, so that I can be able to know the different days that I'm trading this particular pair. So when I'm done with that, now what else do? I can decide now to change the color of the candles. If you want to use black, it all depends on you. If you want to use white, it all depends on you. I know most people use white, black, or they use gray because of their eyes. You know, sometimes when it's white, it may affect your eyes, so it's good that you learn how to use black. So when you choose to use black, you can now decide to use, let's say, red and blue. So I may come to bar up. Bar up means these bullish bars. So you can come to bar up. I can decide to use blue over here, medium blue. I'll just use normal blue. Okay, now when it comes to bar down, I'll decide to use red, so I'll choose red over here. When it comes to bullish candle, I'll decide to use blue. Now when it comes to bearish candle, I'll decide to use red. So you can see that I've changed the chart just to blue and red. Now one thing which you're supposed to add also is your ask and your bid line. You see, this show ask price is very important, you see, because it shows you the price that you're going to be sold at. So if you're buying a particular pair, let's say this is it right here. If you're buying this particular pair, you're buying it above this price. You're buying it at 1.2743. sometimes you don't see it on your chart, so you have to add it on your chart, because this is where they'll sell you this particular price, because they're giving you a spread. Every single pair you're trading has a spread. Okay, that's if you're using a broker, but you can still decide to get an account where there is no spread. Okay, you can decide to get a zero spread account with Xness. Everything will be in the description. However, if you just want to have a normal account, a standard account, you have a spread. So this is your buying price and this is your selling price. So you're buying at this particular price with the red line, and if you want to sell, they'll open your trade at this particular price. Yes, they'll open your trades at this particular price at 1.2731. This is what you're supposed to know when you're trading. So with everything done, I'll just click OK. So this is my chart over here. We can see clearly that we are on a bearish trend, and we can now start adding our things like drawing our lines, drawing our zones of interest, adding our indicators, all depend on what you want to do. So that's it for this particular video. What do you think about it? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you join our Telegram group where we share signals, insights, and I'm always out to listen to your questions. Thanks for watching. Bye, and see you guys in the next video.